Hello and welcome back to the World's Toughest Road Pacific 2023 for the arrival of Pacific Discovery have rode all the way from Monterey, California to here, Kauai in Hawaii. On board we have Cam here to the left, Tia, Teresa just getting off there with race director Karsten. Cello is next off. We have Stuart. Stu's coming off now. And then there's Cam. There you can see Cello. So much excitement here today. Being Sunday, lots and lots of people are down here. These guys had quite the challenging row at the beginning, just like all the teams. Getting out of California was really tough. Getting lots of big weather, which meant that they had to all be in their all-weather gear. They were informed in the briefings before the race even began. The first week at sea was going to be quite the battle. Strong easterly, northeasterly winds and currents off the coast. The teams didn't give it everything that they had. There was just no getting away from shore, but they did. Cameron can actually testify. Skipper Cameron, where is he? There he is. Oh, so good. Can testify to how treacherous it was a week in, and he confirmed that the Pacific is way tougher and rougher than the Atlantic. He said by a million miles. And even just then when he was coming in, he said that was quite a rough ride. But clearly enjoyed by them all. They suffered the usual seasickness in the first week, to be expected. They had 2 auto helms that failed by the end of the first week, but they'd taken 4, so they had plenty to see them through. And they also let the safety team know just how cold it was at the beginning. So they said they were having to wear thermal underwear while they were in their cabins. This way up, Sorry. Within the first 10 days, they appeared to be battling it out, not just in the sea, but also with fellow fleet mates. The other mixed fours team, Ohana, just a couple of days behind here, they said they quite enjoyed the little competition that they had with them, even though they had no strategy at all to do as well as they've done. Third coming in the world's toughest row, Pacific 2023. They had a lovely celebration on the 25th of June. They celebrated halfway to Christmas. They celebrated, and these little rituals really do boost the team spirit and morale. It was their first break since the challenge began 2 weeks prior, so they really enjoyed Secret Santa gifts and a Christmas meal and a cocktail. Holy crap, that's big. That's so big. We really enjoyed that. That's Cam there. Oh my god, man. I can't believe it. Their media manager, Joy. Hi, Charlotte. Hi, Joy. Clearly very happy to have her team back.
We're going in the right direction. Lovely to see. Congrats. Thank you very much.
Tia getting a helping hand from land support and family. can be quite the challenge to come off of the rowboats after 34 days at sea. You know, you've only really taken what they say up to 4 steps across the boat from cabin to cabin or cabin to seat. So legs don't work as well as they used to, but it doesn't take very long for that all to come back. The human body is quite phenomenal. And they've got Pacific Discovery. Pacific Discovery had Pacific One, the next team that's coming in later on tonight, maybe tomorrow morning. They were an ever-present presence there at the back of them. So that, to some extent, was pushing them along as well. Wildlife, they said that they've seen a whale, dolphins, pelicans, and a shark. And they also enjoyed the bioluminescence, all within the first 24 hours.
Standing on the podium, please move forward and enjoy the celebration here at Hanalei Beach.
Getting all 5 of their flags ready. Lots of nations to celebrate.
Ladies and gentlemen, first of all, a warm welcome here to Hanalei Beach. We are incredibly fortunate to be here in this beautiful island. What you've just witnessed here today is the arrival of Pacific Discovery. But before we go on with the announcement of timings and that record I just saw you beat, we have a local and traditional welcome first, presented by some amazing Waipa kids.
Ulaya Kamakaluala. Ulaya Kamakaluala. Ukaikeluala. Ukaikia Kahaluala. Pavehi Maina Lehua. Maiko Ohulia Kahalabaya. Mahalo na kua, mahalo na kapunala ea, mahalo me alohala, mahalo me ke alohala, mahalo.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is how you say welcome here, and what a welcome. I will soon learn the native language. I did understand Mahalo, and the biggest Mahalo goes from us, the race organizers of the World's Toughest Road, and our teams to the entire population here in Kauai, and obviously also for people visiting. But what an incredible place. So, we saw it out on the boat. These 4 incredible human beings, they set off the shores in California, 12th of June. They're now here in beautiful Kauai, Hanalei Bay. Our first mixed team, they come in third, and they did a quite fast crossing time. The previous race, or not race record. The previous record of crossing the Pacific as a mixed team is 48 days. So what does that mean? That means you have set. We obviously have a certificate for our record accumulator, Ocean Road Stats. So ladies and gentlemen, let's make some noise for Pacific Discovery, who crossed the Pacific in 34 days, 8 hours, and 22 minutes. So, what a challenge it's been so far. Now you're here safe and sound on dry land. It's been challenging out there, seasickness and wild waves, but you have enjoyed it all the way, I kind of sense. You have put focus throughout your campaign on mental health, and you have done an incredible job of putting awareness to that. So a big thank you for that. But Cameron, we have over here, who is, by the way, the brother of our official photographer, Penny. The reason why I have to say it is because today there might be some blurry and shaking photos because the brother just landed in Hanoi. But Cameron, you have not only crossed the Pacific, you have also crossed the Atlantic in 2018. You are double ocean rower now. How does it feel to be here on dry land in beautiful Hanoi Bay?
Carson, I didn't know what hard was until we did the Pacific, and I'm just unbelievably grateful to our day crew. They were out there we call them landings. They're out there in red, and this would not be achievable if it wasn't for the entire team of 8. You guys are absolutely incredible. We're here because of you.
Bravo! A big bravo and applause to the family and friends that are helping and following the team. So, world record, it says. You have not rode the Atlantic yet. There's been a lot of time, not that much time, but 34 days to think about future challenges. Your family is here, so be careful what you say, but give us a little bit about the thinking.
Wow, okay, I love adventure, I love challenge, and well, look, we have to take opportunities and grab them, so I think this isn't the last of my adventures.
You heard it all here. Andre, how does it feel? Any wildlife out there? Any experiences you want to mention here?
Not much wildlife, but I would mention that I'm feeling incredibly lucky, grateful, and honored to have shared the boat with these 4 amazing human beings, with Stu, our onboard navigator, my cabin buddy, this canny lad.
Hey!
We wouldn't be here. We wouldn't be here now without you in 34 days and some. We'd probably end up in Japan or something. That's not true because we had Cam on the boat. Fucking hell, you can do everything. You can catch snakes. You can build spare auto helms out of broken oars and buckets. It's an honor. It's an honor to have rowed with you. And Tia, the strongest woman in the fleet.
Stuart, how does it feel? Biggest challenges out there?
Sorry, say again?
Mention some of the biggest challenges out there.
The biggest challenges. Yeah, we thought it was all over on day 3 because we'd lost 2 of our, 50% of our auto helms, but the 2 new ones were like Cello mentioned, Cam can make auto helms out of anything. And we woke up on day 4 and we said, let's just get there. And then all of a sudden there was a race on, and the Pacific One guys in Ohana, they're incredible. Pushed and pushed, and it was exciting. And we can't wait to welcome them. They're just incredible people. So it was amazing.
So you broke 2 auto helmets on your way here. The beautiful thing about Kauai and especially Hanoi is if you don't have any steering pads on your boat, you follow the rainbow and the rain, and you will end up here. Incredible surroundings here with the mountains in the background. Ladies and gentlemen, as I said, what you've just witnessed here today on this beautiful Sunday is the arrival of Pacific Discovery in a world record time of 34 days, 8 hours, and 22 minutes. So let's give them a big hip hip hooray. Pacific Discovery! Hip hip! Hip hip! Hip hip! Now we have a deserved fresh meal for you and some cold drinks.
Yes.
Down here at the pop-up tent. Charlotte, she wants to do some questions for Facebook Live and YouTube Live. Also to all our followers, thank you for following. And then it's time to sit down. and enjoy the day. We have another arrival tomorrow morning, so please feel free to drop by in this incredible, beautiful place. Again, a big thank you for all of you showing up here. But one more applause for Pacific Discovery.
Hey guys, come in nice and tight. Let's get you all in shot. Squeeze in, squeeze in. Last time. Wow.
About that.
Why, are you planning to do it again, Cello? Maybe not. We're not hearing it about that today. So I was just telling the audience before we did before you came onto the podium about your wildlife experience. You, Cam, are a keen fisherman.
Yes. I'm not sure how much I should share. But yeah, we had sashimi on board.
Sashimi.
Yeah, I believe we were the first team to catch a mahe. And yeah, we had the wasabi and soy sauce. And it was amazing. Tia, on the other hand, she always raises the standards. She's our pacer in the vessel. She said, okay, tuna next. We tried really, really hard for tuna. We were actually fishing 10 miles out. But we didn't catch anything.
Oh, did you see a lot of wildlife out there?
No.
No, there was plenty in Monterey, and then near shore was some shark, but offshore there's dolphins. Offshore there's nothing until about 200 miles off, and then the fish come.
Okay, tell us what there was a seagull. Tell us about the seagull.
The seagull. It was this morning. I was on shift with Stuart.
No, not that one.
Another one. How many seagulls did you get?
We had a guest overnight, and John, and Cam spent about 3 hours trying to clean up after it. Solar panels and stuff. Yeah, not that other one.
He got John back because I promised you last night on shift. We were rowing. The conditions were incredible. We were traveling about 4 or 5 knots. Next minute, he scooped up a bird. So you can imagine an oar hitting you at 5 knots. That was the bird. And the poor thing tried to recover. And, I don't know that it did.
Well, it didn't have any nav lights on.
Oh dear. Oh well. Well, you're here now. And tell us, what was your greatest highlight?
Greatest highlight. For me, I think the moon rises. Seeing the moon just creep in, orange. Barely seen it the last few days. It was so narrow. Yeah, that was amazing. And I thought I like sunsets more than sunrises, but at sea, sunrises are much more meaningful. You pass the day, you pass the night. Yeah, it's incredible.
Lovely, really nice. Look, I'm not going to hold you from your meal. Anything that you would like to say to your friends, family, supporters back home, please, now's the time.
Yeah, just quickly. Cam and I were at a shift and we were talking about some highlights and stuff, and we spent the whole 2 hours it was just one thing after another. But we always came back to the amazing people we've met and the incredible support we've had, and it's always been about the people. And honestly, like Cam mentioned, you can't do this without a huge team, but the support has been truly overwhelming, and we just talk about it all the time on shift. People, it's just amazing.
It's incredible.
Lovely.
It's out of proportion. And really, it's not even. I can't even imagine in the beginning like how much love and support we would have collectively and individually. It's beyond words. So thank you everyone for supporting us to the end, and just thank you. Yeah.
And you've got lots of love and support right here in Hanalei Beach. Guys, you look incredible. Can't believe you've just spent 34 days on an ocean. Amazing. Well done. Enjoy your time here in Kauai.
Thank you.
Charlotte.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
You're right.
Yeah. Oh, I'm all over the place, honestly.
In the first live, we had a live before this, which showed them crossing the finish line and setting off their flares. And you might not have heard, but Cello was very much looking forward to eating watermelon. I can see there's definitely pineapple and grapes on the table, some kiwi fruit there. So lots of fresh goodness to enjoy. Look there with, one of Cam's most looked forward to things was his hug with his sister.
Crazy.
There it is.
You guys are third. You got a world record to go. So we see. Okay, go for it. 31 days of racing.
That's for you. Penny and Cam's mama. Jean, I know you're watching. Okay, we'll leave them to have that time.
I'm sure you want to fish.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you so much for watching, for joining us here for our third arrival. Pacific Discovery are here on land in Kauai. If you're in Kauai, do come down. It's such an amazing event to see everybody here and to see the boat as they come in. You don't want to miss that. So 10 more teams left to come in. Our next team, something in the early hours of the morning. So keep an eye on the YB Races tracker. If you haven't downloaded it, go to your Play Store or App Store. Look for YB Races. Add new race, World's Toughest Row Pacific 2023. When you go into that, you'll be able to see the map of all the little rowboats coming across the Pacific. We call them dots. So be part of the dot watchers. It gets very addictive. So join the crew. You can also look on the leaderboard. Now, on the leaderboard, you'll be able to see all the teams in their order of arrival. You can check out what time they're going to come in. So if you're not sure about an ETA, if we haven't posted it as an update on Facebook as yet or on Instagram as yet, look on the YB Races app. You have to go to VMG Recent. So at the top of the screen, VMG Recent, and that will give you the most accurate time. Look at the ETA finish or finish ETA, can't remember what order that is, but that will be the UTC time. If you're local, then you have to minus 10 hours, and then you can come down and be with us here on the beach in Kauai. We want to see you here, and we look forward to seeing you for the next arrival. Take care in the meantime. Thanks for watching.